Hey guys, Salty Will, back at it. I gotta get my window situated, but we're gonna do Act 10 tonight and then hopefully some maps, right? Because that's be fun, right? So I decided to get Path of Building. I had it for PoE 1, 2, but now I have it for PoE 1. I did not realize it. The skill actually adds a lot of DPS, Elemental Overload. I was kind of hesitant on it because it says you don't get the extra critical strike damage. And you can't get elements from critical strikes, but it doesn't really matter because I always have Ignite on all my hits anyways, right? That's what I'm focused on. So I'm going to try that skill out tonight. I might refund some stuff or just get 2 levels and do this one next. That's a lot of damage. And then you got some life leech or energy shield leech over here. So I'm probably going to end up getting this one. And yeah, so now I can actually see the damage increases I need instead. Ignite won't do anything to me because I always have 100% Ignite. So that's going to waste a skill. But that one's 744. This one's 2000. So that's 3000 damage right there for those two. And yeah, so I gotta figure it out. But it's kind of cool. Like I wasn't sure if critical strike multiplier, unless it said spell applied to everything, so it does. So it's pretty nice having Path to Building on here. So I'm gonna be playing around with this quite a bit more. If you see right now, my Ignite DPS is higher than my hit DPS. That's pretty cool, right? So I have a lot of dot damage going on. Let's go ahead and get this up, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited to get to endgame. I'm having a ton of fun playing with the witch. I played Berserker last league, and Elementalist just feels so much more fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this going. And let me get my phone up on silent. And yeah, let's do this. Well, my phone's not on silent. I gotta keep it open for my wife. But yeah, we're in here now. And we're gonna do endgame stuff, right? So I'm 70. Next 2 levels, I'll get up to the elemental overload or what it's called. And then once we get to end game, I'll start really trying to focus on my gear more. Like I got my gear good enough, but I could definitely get it better. I don't want to put so much effort into it. Like I have decent gear, but I don't want to put so much effort into it until I get to like 70, 80. I'm already 70, but once I'm 80, I can wear pretty much any gear in the game. I might as well, be better at that point. Once we meet him back at the docks, we'll just take a shortcut then. I forgot to help my gear. And let me get my gear away. Forgot to do that last night. What's this bow do? Get rid of that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell these in a minute. Who can I sell stuff to? Yeah, just sell these things. Most likely sell these. What does this do? Yeah, it's just to the attacks, not to things. We don't want that one. Oh, what's this one? Oh yeah, that's cool. I got that one yesterday. I don't need it though. I'll put it in my inventory. Yeah. Yep. What does that do? Nah. Or does somebody want that? Nah, doesn't seem alright. Yeah, what's that good? Okay. Let's go ahead and just dump these right quick. Stash. And I had a decent bow somewhere. I forget where to put it. But I want to put it back into my archer. Let me find out where I dumped it real quick. Yeah, that one's pretty good. So my archer right here has this bow, 89 and 269. That one does 50% more damage up close. Most attacks are kind of far away, so I think this one might be better. But it does have faster attack speed. Yeah, whatever. We'll keep this in here. Still keep using that for now. All right, let's get back out there. Where is my portal? And then, so I was looking online about Fireball. I don't need it right now, but Forked seems like it might be a good option for it. Because you still get the option to get your fire explosion damage. And I guess there's a thing called the Bow Fireball, which makes it so you shoot fireballs everywhere. But I don't think I need to shoot every single direction. As long as I have my fireball like super strong, and I get exposure, which I'm going to get eventually, we'll be fine. But right now, he's not dying, right? So that's not good. Like I said, it really helps to have the firewall up. You get a lot more damage. It reminds me a lot of the Twisters and Whirling Slash from PoE 2. Whereas you have that, you get a lot more damage. And I'll see about the building calculate it for me. Maybe not. Might be like too complex an interaction. And yeah, he's doing pretty good, like dying wise. All right. And I think Act 10's kind of short, but if I recall. We're gonna try to get through here and then fight the boss. I might die. I mean, I died a few times on the boss area of Act 9 last night. But most of my deaths have been from mercenary dudes. Might be at 20 deaths now. 17 deaths. Yeah. I'd say at least half of those are from mercenaries. Overall, this build is doing pretty well. It's my build I came up with, right? I had to look online to understand some of the gems in this game. But the pathing I'm doing is my building. Doesn't mean it's a good one, but I'll make a video on how it does for me in the endgame. But it's going to come out pretty good on the dot damage side of things. And I need to get my spell speed up. But yeah, that's a little slower than I want to kill him with, right? But we'll get him down. And cool part, Firewall works with my I'd say assistant. Works with my archer mercenary. Because they get fire damage when they attack through it. Okay, I don't want the overcharge. Then I have this thing too, which I don't really need, but it hits the whole screen. But eventually I want to have AoE be high enough that the fireballs do all the work themselves. And then the dash thing's kind of nice, but I need to get skills to make it so I could, like, you know, refresh that faster. Because it's nice just to be able to keep teleporting like that. All right, what's this guy got? Orb alchemy, jeweler's orbs. I need a new amulet. My amulet sucks. Maximum life step's pretty nice. Probably not gonna want anything this guy has. Nah, I'll just take the basics, whatever. I need to get the marketing app in this game too, because I'm not aware of the PoE market that well yet. Let's look at these bows he's got. This one too, just dagger. Can't do that right now, but daggers can do similar things to wands. 6. Nah, I don't think it does. Probably don't need one either. And you don't think I don't think you want to have socketed gems with that guy, but not with the archer, right? Because you get their gems, you get them. So let's go right here. So that one's 89 plus 25. Let's do 90 plus 20s, 110, 115, 114. 114 to like 309. That's 56 plus that 100. But the top damage is really high. Top damage is 153, 117. This should be much higher top damage, and the base damage is higher too. Doesn't get the 50% more damage, but it's only at close range. Let's do this one. That one seems pretty nice. We'll see though. It's not as fast attack speed. I keep forgetting to calculate that into it. I don't need that. I mean, Quicksilver Blast is nice because you go fast, 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 but eventually I want to be able to make it so I can keep doing this thing. Let's go back to the town real quick, get rid of all my bows. Let's see if that's any good. So she has 16 to 26. No, they don't want that. Again, I haven't put any effort to like crafting yet either, so I'll need to work on that. Nah, let's double resist. Does she give new gems at the end? Let's check these real quick. The Arcane Surge might be something I want to try to add on the Fireball in the future, make it go faster. That's not needed. Why does it have a increased critical strike chance and have a plus 2% increase? Interesting. Okay, that might be good for Fireball or even my Firewall. There's so many things to choose from. I'll have to figure it out. I forgot to put that one away. Oh well. Go to you. Is there anything over here where I'm at? That's where I'm at. Let's go down then. Okay, let's go ahead and just grab this right here. And just kill you. Okay, got a unique thing. Check it out in a minute. Why not? What you got? What you got? That's it. That other guy is so much better. All right. Alva, we'll ignore Alva till we get the end game. I don't care about doing it right now. That's cool they put those mechanics into the campaign, but I can wait. Oh, another unique. Keep dropping uniques. It's nice. Iron Ring wouldn't work for my build, but I could probably put it onto my archer. I'm not sure what it does though. All right, let's check this out. I got a shield, level 11 shield, so whatever. And I got a ring. Oh, okay, they have this ring in PoE too. All right, well, I can't bleed, but I can put on my archer lady. Let's get away from you. Luckily, you're slow. So I don't die from you. Love killing people with dot damage. I like doing that Hero Storm as well. It doesn't matter as much as like this game. But like when you play with the PvP type game, and they think they can escape their life, and you got the dot damage, you're like, nah, you're not gonna make it to safety. You're dead. That's always a good feeling. It's also fun too. Like you just drop these fire things. Okay, or I just shoot you once. Now you're gonna bleed up. Bleed up it. Just die from fire. Why not? And I don't need to use this skill that much, but if I can wipe them out with one hit with that, it's kind of fun too. Alright, so I don't care about the physical damage at all. I care about spells and all that, so it's not really that good. Cold spells, nah. It's not bad, it's just all cold, and there's no like increased spell damage. The belt has a lot of regeneration on it, so I might be interested in that. But I definitely have to get like something that tells me how much these things are worth. I'll just get these. I don't really need a belt. She says hardly worth fighting for, and it's take her soul. You forgot about that part. Well, I got this doorway. Let's go ahead and make our way there. We'll see how it goes. Well, it wants me to go here, so we'll go here. And it says optional, so go back to town real quick. Okay, and then let's go ahead and give her the ring. And the ring's right here. But you had more damage options on the other one, but bleeding enemies you kill with hits shatter. That's kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of the 1 to 33 lightning damage. We need her to... So I need to give her a bow that gets more physical damage now, actually. Means I'm probably gonna put this one back on. Put this one on over here. Cool. All right, let's put my stuff away and we'll get back to it. I don't do chaos over time, unfortunately. Spell damage. I'm not gonna need that one. All right, let's go ahead and sell these. Keep that one. Okay. And let's just dump everything. The problem is like you're not getting so many items. I need to put my stuff on like stricter right now. Getting so many things I don't need. All right, that's not so bad. Hey, Mr. Blue, how's it going? All right, let's get back to the waypoint. All right, so my archer should now make people bleed. And Mr. Blue, how much did you play today? Get some good time in your character? Like, how's it going? Like, you told me you're like in mapping now. But how's Righteous Fire still feeling? I'm not sure either. Let's me go up here. I would just look up how to do things and how do you send things to Discord might be an option. Like, were you able to record the video and you still know how to send it, or at what? No, don't really care about that one. Okay. So anything else I gotta do in here? Is there nothing else in regulatory? Is that it? Let's go back in here, but is that just trying to find out one thing in there? That's kind of weird. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here then. I got this unique yesterday, but it gives me onslaught, but only lasts for like a second, but it makes you attack so fast when you do that. I'm a little confused. Like I want to look more into this, but kind of cool that got it. But when I tried it, I'm like, oh cool and fast. Oh, it's done. Okay, great. Why would I want to dedicate a whole slot to it? Let's try it out in a second. Yeah, I think Act 10 is really short, like you said, right? I just keep jumping around and like boom, kill everybody. All right, so this is my regular attack speed, and now it's just a little bit faster. That's not super faster, and I'm sure it already wore off too, right? All right, well, we'll get back on. I'm not sure how much physical damage my archer actually does. You need to double check your skill layout. Oh, so you're trying to go full lazy. Okay. You said it was lazy build. I didn't know how lazy you're trying to go. Yeah, I hit buttons. This. Yeah, I'm doing more than that, but I understand why you'd want to do that. Just grab these things. Got him. Piece of cake. I say that next mercenary I'm gonna fight just gonna wreck me. All right, so I gain a level. I'm gonna end up getting elemental overlord, load or lord or whatever because it adds a lot of damage from my Elite Path Exile. Path the building. Yeah, I need to get that one. Oh, nice damage over time multiplier. I need to get those ones too. Perfect. So I'm gonna get these ones, and probably just I don't what does cruelty do? What's the effect of cruelty? Let's look it up real quick. Glossary. Why doesn't it say cruelty there? All right, I don't know what cruelty does. Nice, nice. Yeah, my fireball's only 15,000 damage right now. I'll need to get my stuff up. But that's nice for like a passive, skill. What level are you, by the way? And I'm pretty tanky though. I like it. But that guy's not dying as fast as I want him to do. Okay, I'm 71. All right. I need to get my gear in place then. Oh, you got the maps really fast then. Like you weren't leveling up a lot. But I'm 71, so maybe I'll be 72. Yeah, because my leveling up is going to be a lot slower now, I bet. But I definitely need to get more skills that, make it so I do more damage against fire. And I need to get a golem too, right? You're saying I need to like get a red golem out there? The arena? Who am I fighting over here? Okay. What the hell are you doing? Okay. My teammate's dead. All right, let's get you dead. Oh, you're dead. Take your soul. Fantastic. All right, go back to town. Let's go back to town. Perfect. All right, so my damage on my fireball is at 15,000 right now. 84. Has not gone up. But it'll go up a lot, but it's not calculating it for me. Because Path the Building calculates it. This one does not. So that should help a lot. Let's get rid of those for now. All right, so my damage didn't show much, but if I go Path the Building, it should be much higher now. Like if I go Path the Building, I just added these things right here. So now my fireball should be at 38,000 DPS, 39,000. But yeah, 39,000 DPS right now for my fireball, according to Path the Building. Mr. Blue, do you have Path the Building? Yeah, I'm gonna get these ones next. That's pretty good. 3,000 for 3 points. And that one adds a lot too. Yeah, so this act is just like do this whole side quest and you just fight the boss pretty fast. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kill people faster now. This should do 40% more damage every time I get a critical strike for 8 seconds. When do I get my third Ascendancy? Am I supposed to have it already? My ranger's dying too quickly now. I need a stronger one, I guess. At what level? She's only level 50? Yeah. I'm 71. Yep, I need to get a new mercenary. I've already outgrown her. Okay, I got wrecked right there. Some, yeah, like I just got melted right there. That's pretty funny. Shouldn't have happened that quickly. But again, I shouldn't have let myself get hit by all those guys either. But nobody was really doing damage. It's like, okay, whatever. I was like, oh, wait, that actually got me kind of quickly. I should probably not do that. Hey. Like, what the hell's killing me right there? That was like so fast. Like, but I don't know what kind of damage was killing me. Because most guys aren't damaging me that much. Then I get those random dudes right now. So I died twice already. I'm at 19 deaths, I believe, right now. Yeah, I'm at 19 deaths. I died 2 deaths tonight, just like from random mobs, right? That's a little confusing. Like, why are those guys the ones killing me? I mean, maybe I shouldn't try tanking that stuff anymore, but I'm just curious how that guy killed me like twice. I've already been that one. I'm pretty sure I'll die at the final boss a few times too. My chaos resistance is at 32%. Yeah, that will make it so you die pretty easily in endgame, for sure. right. Almost to the next spot. I fought that guy from far away. I didn't want to die again. I don't know if that was the guy killing me. I didn't look at the modifiers, but still didn't want to die. I'm going to get my dot damage to be super high with this build. I like dot. My burning damage does more damage than my main attack. So this will get me to the... Okay. Go ahead and go here then. Okay, just try out Ascendancy in here, okay? I would like to get my third Ascendancy tonight. You know, I think I'm going to add Herald of Lightning to my build too. Just for the extra added lightning damage. Because all my damage counts towards Ignite, so it'd be nice to have the extra damage too. Okay, let's go through Forbidden Archive. Let's go back to here. What's this? Hopefully today gets me another skill point too. That'd be nice. What level is the guy? 67? Not too high. It's higher than my current one. But nice, but I don't feel like recruiting. I want an archer. Let's just get those. Not. All right, he's dead. Look at something else real quick. So I got spell overtime damage. I can add cruelty for that, but I don't know what. Let me look up cruelty. What does cruelty do in PoE 1? All right, let's look up what cruelty even does. So more damage over time with the supported skills based on damage of the hit compared to other targets' maximum life. So cruelty just sounds good, right? All right, and then I can just say 30% increase the cruelty, 10% damage multiplier if you've done this. So I'll get these ones, and then I'm gonna get I don't need that one. I need these ones, damage over time multiplier. Cool, and then I get more damage over time, faster searing heat. The only problem is it wastes one skill with ignite chance because I don't need ignite chance. That's the problem with that. Got arcane spell effect right here. Energy shield leech. I think I'm gonna find out right now. I think I know how to do it. I'll show you in a second. I'm pretty sure I remember because I've done it before. Oh, you found out how to do it? Yeah, I think it's have to get the Ascendancy thing here, and I have to go back to Act 7 or whatever it is. on the map. It'll tell me. I went in a circle right there, so let me figure out how to get back to where I want to go. Well, I'm essentially going to max out my damage over time. And then start adding more spell fire damage when I can. I'm already 71, so I only have so many skills to play with, but we'll apply the next few skills to damage over time. It's more AoE. I'm not sure how much AoE I want, but it's never a bad thing to like be able to clear screens fastly. That means like the explosion right there wouldn't keep wrecking people up. Says I dropped something. Oh, Exalted Orb. A little fancy of a noise for it, but I'll take it. Like, it gives me a really nice noise for Exalted Orb, but not a nice noise for, like, KSR for some reason. Okay. Easy enough. I'm missing one in Act. I have to go back to Act 9 tunnel. Okay. I'm going to go back there, actually. I'm going to go back to Act 9 tunnel. I want to get my Ascendancy, then I'll do the final boss. That one. I don't need that one. Sword, don't need a sword. I don't need that. Okay. We'll get rid of those. We'll put this one over here somewhere. Okay, we'll put that one away in my thing. Okay. Look at regrets. I don't need regrets. I need skill points. I don't want to visit Forbidden Sanctum yet. Where does it want me to go? All right, let's go to Sash real quick. Okay. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Purchase items. Herald. Herald Thunder. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this one because it's gonna add lightning damage to me. Can't inflict shock though. Yeah, it's kind of boring. It says adds damage. But it adds damage though, which is good. Let's put it somewhere to level it up just because. Scorching Ray might be good to get over time. And this one gives you fire exposure. Right, let's just level up Herald of Lightning just because. Let's take that one off. This one here. And then pick up Purity of Elements. Herald Thunder. Okay, we'll activate that one in a second. Where's the one we go? All right, let's go back to Act 9. Tunnel. Not enough mana. Okay. Let's go ahead and activate that one, and that should get my damage up to you. Not much right now, but we'll keep it there for now. See what happens. Two. Doesn't have anything I need. Keep those. All right, we're gonna find an Ascendancy right now. We're gonna Ascendancy to the 3rd level. And then we'll do the final boss. Then we'll make maps. Yeah, WASD is pretty nice. I liked it. But where does it want me to go for Ascendancy? I don't see Trial Ascendancy over here. This is supposed to be in the tunnels, but the next map wasn't tunnels, I don't think. Refinery. Quarry. Yeah, it told me to do it in the tunnels, right? And so this week I'm only on tonight and tomorrow. I gotta go to my mom's wedding. So I'm not gonna be on for a few days after tomorrow. But I'll make it to maps tonight, no problem. Liquor Hole 01. Love the name. How are you doing? Trying to get my 3rd Ascendancy right now, then do the final boss of the campaign. Then when I get the mapping, I'll actually start trying to, like, get good gear. My gear's not horrible, but it's not optimized or like planned out that well. It's just like scrap together stuff. So I should start really planning my build after this. Okay. Again, slash, slice, and dice. Alright. Got it. Alright, now we're going to do the third Ascendancy. Then we're going to kill the final boss of the campaign. Feels pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and sell some stuff here. Yeah, whatever. Do. It does fire damage. Okay. I don't really need this one anymore. Alright, well, my fire damage, 15, whatever. This one's not amazing at all, but whatever. 1584. Yeah, went up a decent amount. And my energy shield's over 1,000 now. Here, this one. Gosh. And the Herald Thunder will keep going up in damage. Not amazing, but it'll add more damage to my kit. I'm only using it for damage. I don't care about triggering the passive on it. Alright. Let's go to Ascendancy trial, right? Alright. So currently with my Ascendancy, I have always ignite. I'm doing a lot of dot damage, so I always want to ignite for everything, right? And then they do less physical damage to me than they do. I have Mastermind of Discord, which I'm not currently applying exposure currently, but I need to. I need to fix that in the future. But this one's going to give me 60% AoE. And when I hit a unique enemy, so like a boss or whatever, give me 30% more elemental damage that lasts 4 seconds. And you can do that every 8 seconds. So you're not going to be constantly doing 30% more damage, but no. So it makes you a little stronger, right? And I want to have more AoE because it helps me blast your maps faster. So let's go ahead and do this, Labyrinth. And so I want more AoE for my fireballs. Eventually, I want to have forked on them, so they'll hit multiple enemies with some fireball. Like they'll hit the enemy, then fork, fork, fork. But right now, it's just I hit them. I'm gonna hit them multiple times. So this build's going pretty well. Definitely have a lot of improvements to make on it. The fireball's fun. Alright. Golden door, can't get in there. I didn't want to touch that person. What's defense is that? My cold is pretty low, actually. I need to get my cold resistance up. And then I'll have to find more places to get more resistances on my skill tree. Fortunately, these guys look like they do ice damage. Let's just stay away from them for now. Yeah, I'll have to get better amulet still. The one I put on is like not great, not bad. But I need to get my resistances maxed out, essentially. Let's shoot those of them. Whatever, they're all dead, right? Oh no! What did that guy kill me from? He's just walking slow skeleton, right? Why did I die there? I'll try it again. But that was weird. He was a slow walking skeleton that just said, nope, you're dead. Try it again. If I die again, I'll just do this when I get, I'll redo my gear and redo it. But I should be able to do fine. I just don't know what killed me, that guy. If I fight all these guys, no problem, no problem. Then whatever that guy had on him was the problem. Hey, at least I'm still leveling up and stuff when I'm doing this. So who else is playing PoE 1 right now? The new campaign. I played a lot more PoE 2 than PoE 1. But I came off playing the Amazon last season. Went fire-based twisters on that. It was pretty fun. Now I'm just playing a Fire Witch, which makes me want to try out the Fire Fernalist Witch in PoE 2. But I'm not doing enough damage. I'm doing 15,000, but I should be doing a lot more than that, actually. So, might just need to get Fire Explosion going. We'll see. Those are golden doors. Okay, can't get there. Same thing as the last time. I haven't upgraded my gear for a while, so definitely need to put some time into that relatively soon. Um, it's a little bit of a maze sometimes. The way it takes you and stuff, it's not always taking you to a very obvious spot. All right. Oh, prismatic ring. Okay, let's see what this one does. Unique ring. Do not use other rings. Gives me a lot of resistances though. I don't think I mind using that one. That gives me quite a bit. Let's take these off. And then my defenses. Yeah, got my resistance up with this one. And it's going to give me a lot of life and mana on hit and increase the rarity of items found. But my life regeneration went down a lot. But my regeneration on hit has gone up. And I got my resistance maxed out now. So we'll try it out. Why am I going so much slower? I feel like I'm going slow. I don't know why it feels like I'm going slow. Oh, I'm going slow because I can't equip this one anymore. That makes more sense. How do I get past this? There you go. Blows up everybody? That's nice. I will try it out eventually. When I get the end game, I'll play a few different things when I get my node set up. And I'll see where to go with this one. Okay. I got the golden key, so let's go through the golden door then. They're a little bit annoying. And Herald Hash, I would like to use it, but I'm not because it's only impacted by physical damage. I'll just go here. Oh, you got a 5% chance to blow things up. Got it. And we'll just add more dot damage now. That one's 12% damage resistance. All right, this one does a lot more damage than this one. 6, 6, 15. That's a multiplier though. Multiplier sounds better. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's my own build. Doesn't not refined yet, but it's my own build. Yeah. Just fireball, messing with things, messing with skill tree. I know Path Exile 2 much better in PoE 1. But I'm just adding so much dot damage right now, and flame. But I need to get better gear. So I'll make a build video on it next week. I don't know it's like top tier, but we'll keep going with it. But I need more skill gems. I need to get a 6-tier fireball skill gem link. And then I think it'll be really cool. But my gear is also like not optimized. I have not gone through all the uniques yet. So I don't know what I need yet. My damage is only 16,000 right now. It's higher than that actually, but if I pull up Path to Building right now, let me just import my character again. So my fireball DPS is 39,000 right now. Game says it's much less. It's not calculating all the things I have in my build. But there's a few things I need to get. I need to get fire exposure in my build. I probably need to get some golems going, which I don't currently have. So I'll be playing around with that relatively soon, but not there yet. Okay. Where am I going? That's a Steam thing I just did. What did I just press? All right, get some uniques going. Can't use it, but whatever. It gives you movement speed if you kill recently. That'd probably be good for like a rolling spin build. The level's kind of low on it, so I don't know how good it is. Not die here. All right. Fire dash is so good for getting around traps. All right, this should be the next area. Perfect. What do you mean by the lab? Okay, the way I want to go, you're saying is top right, you mean? To get like this area right here? Thank you for pointing that out. I haven't done a labyrinth that much. I'm not like no expert on it, so I appreciate any tips. Let's put this away. And okay. So hopefully this boss doesn't do cold damage, because my cold 47% right now. Wait, I don't go there. I want to go here. Yeah, let's get up here. All right. Let's see if I kill this guy. What kind of damage is that? Is that chaos damage? Like green. Luckily, it didn't kill me, but it does do some amount of damage, but enough for me to still get my life back at least. I need to get my life and energy shield up even higher, though. Not quite high enough where I need it. I don't need a mana flask currently because I regenerate mana so quickly. Go ahead and collect them anyways in case that changes in the future. Being a little precautious, I don't want that guy to kill me. Alright. What's he give? Well, he's dead, but I didn't see anything special from him. And this one I mainly use if I don't know where the bad guys are. I'm like, okay, it hits everywhere. Lena Carter, 9090, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Got all these ones up. My mouse froze. What's going on? All right, there it is. That's so annoying when it happens. The wired mouse, so it shouldn't freeze like that, but it does sometimes. Hey. Yeah, let's get you dead. I definitely need faster cast speed. That's for sure. That'd help out quite a bit with the fireballs. All right, so jumped in there. Cool. That looks like the boss room, yeah. I gotta dump all these in there. All right, let's do this. Okay. Oh no, my person died. My mark's too low level though. Oh, that hurts. That guy's probably shooting ice then. My ice resistance is not that great right now. Well, it might be easier without my merc because my merc also is like a lower level, so I don't have the extra damage from the bad guys. So let's try to go on top right. Well, actually, I got her back. Okay, that's fine. It's nice to have my merc. It attracts attention from enemies too. All right, let's try to go through here. Yeah, better. Let's play it safe for a second. Get my energy shield back. I'll jump through here. And I don't want to take that dude because I don't know how much damage he does. Most of the enemies don't kill me right away, right? But randomly it'll be like a really strong, rare person that just melts me out. So I don't want to test it out in the middle of a trial. Beginning of last trial, it died right away. Some random dude. If they have ice right now or chaos, that's the most damage I'll take. Physical damage too, if they're not burning, right? I do 40% less damage. And how do you do that? Is that passive or gem or just righteous fire? Like, how do you get that damage, Mr. Blue? What are you talking about? Got it. You can also make it so people explode 3% of the time on fire without ascendancy. So you might want to get that instead too. So Mr. Blue, if you go to fire right here, burning enemies you kill have a 3% chance to explode. Still on a 10% of their maximum life is fire damage. So you might want to do that as well. That lowers it 32%. But I definitely need fire exposure. I want an easier way to get it than using my Scorching Flame, whatever it is. So I'm gonna try to get some gloves that have fire exposure in the future. I think it's the way it's supposed to go. I don't know. I would think so. Because they're different triggers, though. Okay. Got him. All right, let's get over here. Getting towards the end of it, so I need to be like a little bit cautious, right? But almost there. And I also don't have any golems right now, so I need to get some golems in my build. Because they just give you added passives, so why not? All right, got a door to get up. All right, final area. Okay. Let's not die here. Yeah, but I'll probably just trigger one of them, right? I'm not sure how it works. All right. Little nervous. Did you finish your trial? Okay. Okay. Oop, that hurts. I got him. Woohoo! Little stress. Okay. Got him now. Nice job, Blue. Yeah, mine was mostly smooth, right? But I could have died at the end. Okay. Let's add some quality to the port right here. Okay. Let's put them all in here. And Ascendancy, so gas speed, and this. Cool, cool. And let's open these up. All right, that's it. Cool. Now we're gonna kill the final boss of Act 10. It'll be maps. All right, now my AoE is gonna be really big. Yeah, look at the fireball explosions. It's huge. I want big AoE for clearing screens. Yeah, that's so cool.
Your body is the canvas. Choice, after all, is part of the craft.
The orb scouring, why not?
Now, remain page.
Got him.
Very well, it's yours.
Job. Now I have this skill gem right here. Oh, it gives me more damage with Ignite. That's a lot. Okay, never mind. That's good. I was trying to figure out, like, but this 20% more damage with Ignite. I don't know what I want for my last Ascendancy, but I definitely need to get more. I would be a lot better build if I had the gold. I need to get fire exposure on my gloves. Then everyone just takes so much more damage. So tonight, after I beat this boss, I'll try to find something that gives me fire exposure passive automatically, and then it's gonna be really good for my build. I like the 60% increased AoE, and I want to get my AoE even bigger than I have right now. I have to work on that. But it's really big. And smack. Dead. Nice. And the cool part is that just you can hit multiple enemies at the same time. If I hit the wall right here, those fireballs all hit the guys multiple times. The explosions keep, smacking. I think it's called shotgun blasting when I looked up online. Term for it. Wall fire is pretty big now too. And it's good. Dead. Dragon scale boots. Okay, let's see what they do. That. All right. So it's no energy shield, unfortunately. Is more frenzy, mode speed frenzy, light resist. Let's get to the mercenary. All right. And currently, I'm not doing any frenzy charges or any of that stuff. Maybe I should. I'll look into that later. Frenzy, power charges, all that. Here, look up all those things. So there's other things I need to do to like get my build more refined. But this AoE is doing exactly what I wanted to do. It is messing guys up. $17,000 damage. Careful not to die from those guys. Another unique. Nice. No, my something. Yes, resistance. What's Assassin's Mark do? Let's just get to my Merc. Why not? Because it gives me marks.
No gems?
Hey, Herald Thunder goes up.
I'm of House Kayakson. That should be warning enough.
I don't care what house you are. Don't kill me.
The Trathan Code dictates. So go ahead.
Cold. That's fire damage. Don't care about that now. Yeah, let's get Jewelry Orb.
Ready to die? Rot consume you.
And you're dead.
I misjudged you.
Nice.
Here are your prize.
You misjudged me. Yeah, I took your soul right now. You were not planning for that, I don't think. Have I used any what? My explosions things? It's hard to tell when it goes off. Yeah, I don't really invest in a Merc, but I want to get another Merc. I take the gear off before I switch Mercs, but I want to get another Merc that's a Archer one, right? So I'm not investing in this Merc. I plan on replacing a Merc with another Archer. Because I'm using this right here. Just more fire damage like when I do that. But I agree with you. I don't need to make her stronger. But I'm not going to throw away any of the gear when I do it. But the haste aura sounds good. Yes. I appreciate the tips. Thank you. But I just want to stick with Archer for now. And then, so if I find a better Archer, then I'm switching my Merc. But they're definitely too low level. Get a rare amulet. And what is that? It's a unique, it sounds like. Kineticist. Oh, give the Kineticist a try. Okay. That's a certain Merc. Okay. Yeah, I'll add them to my next time I see one. I'll add them. It'll be fun to try it out. And I'm leveling up a bunch of random green gems right here on my kit. I don't need these ones. So I'll switch them out eventually to whatever. But I don't feel like messing with my uniques right now until I get to endgame. All right, level gained. All right, I'm just going to keep adding more dot damage. I don't know if it's going to show any more damage here. It says 17,500. Yeah, dot damage is not showing up in my thing, but my dot damage is higher than my actual damage. Alright, where am I going? I will pick up some stuff later. Too lazy to go back to town. But I can't pick up orb transmission now, whatever it's called. I'll go back to town since I'm completely out of space. I'm dumping these all into random slots right now. When I get back next week, I'm gonna just go through my stash. I don't really have a need for them, but they add damage to my kit. So like the Herald of Ice adds 154 to 232 cold damage. Not much, right? But it also all my damage counts towards ignite, right? So I just wanted some passive skill to add damage. There's not a strong reason besides that why I have it though. But I saw, I was like, hey, I get free damage for keep them on me. So I threw them on there. Right here. Herald Ash only works on physical. It says hits always ignite. All damage can ignite. So I'm assuming the cold and lightning damage will count towards my ignite damage. That's why I have those on. Yeah, Herald Ash seems like it would be a good fit, but it's not for pure fire damage spell. But that's why I have those on. It's because it specifically says all damage can count towards it, and it gives me passive damage. But anyways, that's my rationale. It might not be a great one, but that's my rationale for time being, at least. Okay, I'll look that one up right now. Give me a second. Thank you. Male violent. Male events. Okay. Male. Oh, thank you. That's really good. I like that one a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure there's other skill gems like that I'm missing, but that seems really good. So Herald Thunder takes up 25% mana. It gives you, that would be good for you actually, Mr. Blue. Gives you dot damage. Yeah, that's what I did earlier. Let me see over time. Yeah, we're on the same page. Thank you. I saw you say, I was like, oh, over. Yeah, it's like over time. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Lights. Yeah, that's a good one to add to you. We'll have my firewall. Yeah, FSG would be better for that one than combustion support. Yeah, let me get that one for the firewall, actually. And I got deadly element support. And you don't do hits with the flame wall, so it just does more damage to elements. So we're gonna get rid of Herald Thunder right now. And I might be able to add Herald Thunder back in or something else like that. I would just need to go get my efficiency up. Called. I think I have flame ability on something right here. I got flame ability. I got flame ability there. I don't really have it set up with anything, but I could put it on what's an Arcanist brand? Let me look it up. So Arcanist brand. But yeah, but I don't have any brands. Is a brand a curse? Oh, so it makes a brand itself. Okay. Got it. So if I do Arcanist brand, I could trigger flame ability. I like that. I don't know if I'm gonna think about this one later, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy it now and just keep it there. But let's go ahead and try this out. Go back to my portal. Need to add violence. All right, so I got all my mana reservation up right now, but I regenerate stuff super fast. Oh shit. All right, that guy doesn't do anything. Just gotta kill him. Oops. Yeah, dot damage is really high. Yeah, thanks for the tip on that one. I didn't even think about that or see it, I guess. All right, now what? I gotta go here. I gotta go back to town. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about using that. So I really appreciate that tip right there. I gotta relook at all the gems I missed. I have a burning gem somewhere. Yeah, burning damage support. The burning damage support would be good too. For my flint fireball, if I had a 6-1 on it. 213, that's higher. Maximum life kind of sucks though. I don't need that one. All right, let's get rid of this one. All right, where am I going? Where's it want me to go? No, I go back to where I was. Let me go back here, see where I was. I'm here. It wants me. Oh, it wants me to go there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll go back in here. I forgot I knocked the wall down right here. Thank you. Yeah, my regeneration's so high that even though I have like no mana right now, it's doing okay. But if I start adding more like skill things to my kit, it won't be okay. Okay, that was easier than I thought it'd be. But I plan on getting the fireball build as strong as possible. So I appreciate your tip, Zakian. Been really helpful. Appreciate it. I'm keeping Herald Device for now because I think it still counts towards the flame things and has a lot of damage on it. And I'll add Herald of Lightning too as well, unless I find a better passive as well. I'll look into that. But I need to get better skill usage, or else I'll never be able to use it. And if I do that, it might be worth the skill points to even, take the Herald of Lightning to that point. But the one you told me about seems like a really good one, so I'm happy about that. My dot damage is going to go up, 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 up. If I go right here to Fireball, my damage over time is 14,500, minimum. Damage per second, 16,000. So my dot damage is actually higher than my actual hit damage. Where does it want me to go? Okay, let's go ahead and yeah, I would prefer that. So how do I automate the curse then? Because you told me about branding, but was branding automated? And I don't mind getting rid of this skill at all. So how do I automate the curse? Let's go back to town real quick. Would be cast on. Like these have like cast on crit and stuff like that. I'm not sure if they have that right now. Yeah, I have Arcane Surge right here. But what would I sync it up to? Just my curse? My ability? Doesn't do spell damage though. So I'm leveling up my Arcane Surge right now, but it's not linked up to any skills at the moment. I'm just trying to level it up until I have something to link it up to. So I got cast when stunned, which I don't want. So Hex Touch support. Oh, but it's got linked. Has to be linked to. That's not. I don't want that one. Cast when triggering. Cast when. I don't. Those don't work for me. Yeah, I know. I saw the link thing on there, but it's like I also have to. I have to have it linked. This, and this. I don't want to have it linked to my fireball because I need like more links on it. So cast on critical strike support. Only works with attack skill though. I don't see an option for it right now, but I will look into it more. I'm not seeing a good option for it. But I need my gloves to have fire exposure on it. Like, let me just look this up real quick. Diablo 2 is fantastic. I like PoE 2 better than PoE 1. I don't like PvP in Path Exile, but I didn't really try it that much. But Path Exile 1 I like. I'm having a lot of fun with the witch, actually. Yeah, Zachary, my main skill is Fireball for now. I want to push it to its limit. We'll see. But I'm trying to mess around with stuff. But let's go to Trader here, right? And if I just go Flame Ability, the Fire Exposure. And you can get fire exposure on gloves. So if I get fire exposure on it, yeah, I'm just trying to boost my my fireball as much as possible. Like Curse I'm casting gives fire resistance down, but I can make it so I get fire exposure on hit, and then my Ascendancy gives more fire exposure, right? So I will go shopping for more stuff that fits my build later, but I want fire exposure. And then I also have, if I can do this fire thing right here, I could add fire exposure to another 5% resistance. Let me look it up. What's Eldritch Ickers? Is that like unique or something? Let me look it up. I appreciate it. I'm learning a lot. So what's an Icker though? Okay, it's like a gem. Yeah, but that's like a okay. So what can I do with this then? Do I get to pick the implicit? But wouldn't it be easier just to buy the fire exposure and gloves? Expensive's okay. But if I can do it cheaper, that's better. I agree. But fire exposure on my gloves or whatever would make my damage go up tremendously. Yeah, I'll look into that once I beat the boss and get the endgame. Now I'm gonna start trying to buy better gear for my character, right? I'm doing like okay, but I want to be even better than what I am right now. So I'll look into that. Probably not gonna want most stuff he has. 66 not bad, but let's go ahead and so buy a glove without fire exposure, then add it to it. Well, you know what? It's gonna force me to learn how to do it. So thank you for the tip. Well, that got hurt. All right. What's draining life? I don't see anything draining my life. Oh, you're talking about like in the last not my aura. Okay. The circle I was standing in last time. Got it. Thank you. I understand what you mean now. I was looking at my blue circle. I'm like, wait, I'm not losing any damage right now. What's going on? I understand now. Yeah, blue balls killed me all the time in Path of Exile 2 from the hags. Blue balls are the worst. But yeah, my goal is to get as many passes as I can to boost my damage aura-wise, and just make my AoE and make my fireball strong. I need faster speed of my fireballs, but my main thing is my burning damage. But I'll have to get my fire damage and spell damage up too, which will also boost my dot damage as well. So we'll see where it goes. But also firewall getting huge right now, right? My fireballs go through firewall, does more damage as well. And so my firewall is similar to, like, as I mentioned earlier, when I was playing Amazon in PoE 2, I do Whirling Slash, shoot my twisters through it, and it boosts the damage up. Does the same thing. Got him. Did I get anything for it? I don't say anything. All right, let's go ahead and get this first. And all right, let's see how many times I die. I'm actually doing decent damage on him. Ooh, that hurt. Whatever that was. I'm watching my life go all the way down. Oh shit, shit. That guy did too much damage. I mean, he is the final boss, right? So I'm not complaining about his damage. All right, he's halfway down. Poor innocence. Looks like he's gonna die. Oh yeah, it makes sense. He's the final boss. He got me in the end. Oh no. So I got one of my deaths to him. He's almost dead. That was punishing Path of Exile too, because I can just respawn at him. I didn't want to die, of course, but he got me. No, I don't think he's that hard compared to everybody else. It's just the AoE stuff is a little bit annoying. Oh, I can imagine. I mean, I did Path of Exile too. I put like 500 plus hours in that game. So it gets hard,
Too much clutter.
but I'll make my character stronger too. All right, let's go ahead and sell some items. Let's just things going first. No, I need that. What is that? Is that what you use for PoE 1? Let's see, like price check items. Yeah, okay, I'll have to get that one. Thank you. No, I wasn't gonna play with trade until I got to endgame. So I haven't really been paying attention to that much. Probably should have, but I have not been. Yeah, I'd rather get the rampage ones for now. Talk to everybody else first, and then we'll go to the end game. Oh, cool! I get a book of skills. All right, where am I at? There, and cruelty seems like something I want to look into as well. But less damage taken over time would have helped me in the boss fight right there, right? I died to dot damage. I died to night damage and bleed damage. But let's go ahead and just do the 10% damage for now. And I'll do more dot damage over here. Yeah. And I'm gonna blood him. All right.
Innocence.
No, I agree with you on that. I just put him on there. I don't even need a life flask or mana flask. I 100% agree with that though. Um, but I haven't really tried optimizing my gear yet because I want to get to end game. Now I need to, so I appreciate you saying all that. And let me go ahead and get this real quick. I'm gonna go down here and then I'll go to my hideout after this.
My name is Johann.
Finally get to visit King's March. Go there. King's March is nice. I wish you had it throughout the campaign. It was fun, like doing it beforehand.
I'm glad you next. You should familiar. Oh, hello.
Cool.
Hail.
I might add Corrupted Blood as a passive right here. I'm not sure if it makes sense, but it says you cannot be maimed or hindered. You cannot be impaled. Corrupted Blood cannot be inflicted on you. Not sure, but I want to get these ones for the chaos resistance right here. More dot damage right here. And what am I doing right now? It's not the 5 points to get it, because I want to use these ones right here anyways. But I can save 1 point and not use a passive on it, so I agree with that. But I want the chaos resistance right here, right? Because my defenses right now, chaos resistance is only 2%, right? So I don't know if it makes sense to do that, but I get more chaos resistance right here. But yeah, so I'm gonna definitely get this dot damage over here though. Yeah, I didn't need it earlier, but I figured I might as well get it. I got a lot of chaos resistance right here. Yeah, in PoE 2, I wasn't really running chaos resistance. So I don't mind taking it off completely either, to be honest, but I saw a place to get it up pretty easily, so I did. Um, let's go ahead and go to go back to epilogue. Certain parts are like fun. All right, let's go ahead and just dump these in here for now. And my resistances are shit now. I'll have to fix those. All right, let's just try one. All right, first map with the witch. I can't do more than 5%. What? Are you talking about? Oh, Mr. Blue. Sorry, I see the conversation now. Zachy, and how long have you been playing this game? Seems like you were really familiar with it.
The 5-round challenger returns.
Get that one for now.
Your skin. Choice, after all, is part of the craft.
Just get these ones.
Now,
Nice. Yeah, I did some PoE 1 before too, but I mainly that guy just wrecked me. Which I heard that was common with those guys in the endgame. Yeah, I played PoE 2 since launch, and I played a little bit of PoE 1 last year, but I'm really getting into it a lot more with the witch, so it feels fun playing this character. Yeah, the update was a joke. They made it much better later on, but it was pretty bad in the beginning. Like I was just getting stun locked all the time. Yeah, I did like a few hundred hours with Titan, and then I put in a couple hundred hours with the Amazon. And I think I'll try out Witch next. I'm enjoying Fire quite a bit. Again, I might not be playing a top tier build right now, but I'm going to try to push Fireball as far as I can. I'm enjoying it. Okay. My resistances I need to fix though. A breach ring, okay. Yeah, definitely want to have fun. You don't want to get wrecked either, though, right? So there's a balancing act between fun and getting wrecked. But I like to push builds to the limit. Like, so for example, in PoE 2, I was the 70k Titan armor, right? I pushed armor to its limit, right? So I went all in on armor just for fun. And then with Twisters, I try to make them last as long as possible, right? That was my goal. Like, how long can I make Twisters last? But yeah, you gotta have fun. I should agree. And when you get to like, what's Empyrean? Oh, okay, cool. I haven't seen his videos, I guess. Maybe I should check him out. I'll make a video on his build once I know it more. But it'd be nice to like, watch other people's videos who've been playing much longer than I have. But I like to make content too, right? But I don't want to make a bullshit content unless I really understand it. So I need to play endgame up to T16. Then I'll be able to make a video on my fireball. But it looks like it's doing a pretty good job clearing. Plus, if I just shoot him once, they're probably gonna just die. Oh, I 100% agree. But a lot of them overlap between PoE 1 and 2, but I want to understand all the mechanics, yeah. Oh, there's more after that, okay. Good to know. That's how it was with PoE 2, besides like, the Breach boss and all the other bosses, right? But T16 was like the main thing, and then you just had to clear out the extra bosses, but PoE 2 is still new. All right, well, I cleared my first map. I died to a mercenary, but I made it through. Okay, let's see what I get. I have. All right, cool. And let's go to my hideout. And I want to change this one out. So let me go to edit. Let's go ahead and delete that one for now. And then map device, we're going to edit. Map. Yeah, let's put this guy in here. That guy's huge, right? Pretty cool. A little bit big for my indoor part, but I like it. Let's have him face down. Yeah. All right. Go to outlet skill points. Okay, well they changed. Oh, the outlets is huge. Okay. What do I even want to do here? Okay. I've never seen this one before. Yeah, it makes sense. Any recommendations where to start off with this? Well, this gives me Karak missions, right? So wouldn't I want that? Yeah, there's quite a bit in here. Straight up? Yeah, straight up seemed kind of nice right here with the Karak mission chance. Cool, cool. I love this one right here. It's pretty cool. All right, let me go ahead and got device. Let me get out editing. Map device. Okay, let's get all this stuff put away. And one of these for now. That's a good one for if you're a slinger, right? I'm gonna keep that one for now. That's interesting. I can't use that though. All right, stash right here. Wands. Can't use that one. All right, let's just do Bone Crypt. Let's move this guy out of the way. I'm probably just gonna break them down, sell them, but I just toss them all in there because I was getting so many items, and I want to spend like 20 minutes when I'm streaming, just like going through and selling everything every single minute, right? So I'll probably just break them down, sell them, or either get the pricing tool that you mentioned. But my AoE is super high right now, which is nice. This guy's gonna probably kill me, but let's see what he has. Sulfur attack stuff. Let's probably just get a scarab instead. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sell them all. I was just dumping them. It's so much faster to do that than like if I'm doing like a. Anyways, they're all gonna be dumped. I'm just gonna do it offline. I don't need them right now. I just didn't want to spend all the time doing it while I'm blank. I'm dead. Yeah, so I'm streaming, right? I don't want to spend like 20 minutes just like, doing all that stuff over and over and over again. So I just dumped them all in there and I'll just go back and clean it up later off stream. But I've been kind of lazy to clean it up too, right? So I just need to go back and do it. What do you mean? When I say sell them, I'm just going to sell them to the local store. If they're worth nothing, I'm just going to break them down like for parts, right? Sell them in the local shops, whatever it is. Not sell. I'll start selling stuff endgame when I do price checker like you were talking about. But eventually I'll start making tabs for like one div, chaos, whatever it is. I need to break it down as. Okay. What do I get here? And I need to get some jewels too. I don't have any jewels on my passive tree yet. So I'll have to look into that too. Like damaging elements do 6% faster, but cold resist. So that one's good. So 12% damage over time. Yeah, like I like this one right here, right? It's not amazing, but I like it for what I'm doing. Let's wait on this one, but this is the one I think I'll end up grabbing. And damaging elements. Bleed ignited poison. Yep. But it's damage faster. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and grab that one. I don't want to forget it. And cold resist, well, my resistances are down, so it's not like a bad thing to have resist on it. Okay, I understand what you're saying. No, I understand exactly what you're saying now. Just do it. Just do it. Don't wait. Well, I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'm gonna bed soon. So tonight I'm gonna stick to my shitty habit. But tomorrow I will try to get to the map clearing phase. But maps are different than like campaign, because campaign you're trying to get done as quickly as possible. Maps are like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is, and you just clean up after every map. I agree with that. Okay. Okay. Gain a level. So what level? What was I gonna do next in my level? I got basic jewel socket I could use over there, which I think I have a basic. The jewel I have is basic, I think. Uh, I do want more damage over time, which is down here. Spell damage over time. The problem is I want this other fire one over here, but the problem with this, 15% ignite chance is useless skill. That's 5% faster and 15% faster. I want those, and I want the fire exposure. So I do want something out of this. But I can always remove the burning enemies you have 3% chance to explode. I don't really need them to explode. 3% is not that high of an explosion rate, right? So I could probably just not do this one at all and change my other fire mastery to like do fire exposure when I get that. But I could just go, I'd have to go up here though, unfortunately. I'd have to do this one. 10% area effects, but basic jewel slot a little bit out of the way. I could go here actually, this way. All right, so I don't have any golems right now, so I need to look at the golems because golems give good passive skills too, right? So I'm not running any golems. I should probably be doing that. I got energy shield leech over here. I'll consider that to you. But to stick with my theme of damage over time, let's go ahead and do this area right here. And then I can do the take less 10. I can take less damage over time, or I can do 30% increase cruelty. But I have to get cruelty first. I don't have cruelty going on. So let's just do a boring right now. Intelligence. And then I'll re-optimize my skills pretty soon. I'll play around some path of building, right? So I'll figure it out. I do like the this skill right here because it can hit areas that my fireball cannot. Oh, that's a boss. All right, he's dead. You can see where everybody's at. I raised the boss too. That's pretty cool. I was not expecting that. All right, I got a skinny knife. Let's go ahead and do another one of these things. All right, so we're gonna go over here. There's another ritual thing over here. But I definitely need more survivability. Like, I'm doing okay, but I need to get better. Which could be with my gear, because I do have a lot of stuff built into tankiness. I should have killed those guys first. I got killed by those twisters right there. Not too excited about that. I don't think I'm going to run and wait. I'm probably not going to go back and complete this ritual, so it's kind of far out of the way. Unless there's a faster way to get to where I was. With Twister's ritual is so easy. I just bounce them off everywhere, and these guys will just like die instantly. It's so much fun. All right, these guys are going a little all in on this ritual stuff. Is that the boss guy again? Did I not finish this ritual? Like, where's the bad guys at? There you are. All right, Splinter of Zod makes a breach stone. It's kind of cool. It is Salty Will Gaming, like the Twitch name, _ witch. Cool. Thanks for the invite. Which character are you playing as, by the way? I forgot to ask you that. I might as well grab some splinters. I don't see anything here else I will like. Oh, nice. Let's grab some ritual splinters too. Whatever. All right. Let's go ahead and get out of this map because I already finished this one. Let's go ahead and sell my stuff. I should not sell. I'm gonna move my stash first. Thank you. And you recommend I... Okay, that's really good at resistance. Thank you. And then you recommend I just... How do I use those? So put in here, and then I have... Okay, so let me get those out of the crafting. I had to just right click the item. Right click this item, then left click the normal, magic, or rare item, but cannot be used on shaper, elder, or influence items. Alright, so let's go ahead and try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So adds physical damage attacks, which I don't need. Full exposure. Okay, so I missed the first part. Maybe I did have something under. Oops. That's colder exposure. I don't need that. Increase evasion. Well, anyways, I understand how to do it now, so I appreciate that. I'll get some more Ichor and play with it. Let me put this in a special tab for now. I'll put it in my wand tab. Thank you. All right, I'll try that one out. Oh, you have 2 influences. Okay. Well, fire damage attacks, and but I didn't roll good ones at least. But I understand how to do it now, so I'm gonna look more into investing in that. So I appreciate that. Okay, attack speed, which wouldn't help me, but the fire exposure and hits pretty cool. Dexterity, fire damage and attacks. Nice. Like I'm not attacking at all, so that wouldn't help out, but that's pretty cool. Good to know. I learned something completely new. And same thing too, I had to anoint my amulet too, which I'm not gonna do with this one, but I need to anoint my amulet still. What level are you, by the way? Yeah, let me go to my stash. What's this one do? Level 5s, I don't need that. Yeah, I want to keep this one. Nice. Oh wow, you're fast. I'm slow. I need to learn how to speed run. Well, hey, you want to do one map together? And then I'm gonna call it night. I have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But I can do one more map. Let me find a map first. All right, let me come to you. Cool. Wow, your base looks really cool. I like that one. Which pack is this from? I mean, I can't get it anymore, but it's like really cool. I like it a lot. 74. Oh, cool. I can purchase it. I like that one a lot.
I need more mana. You only get one chance at progression. Try not to.
Up the cleaver. Okay.
Now run along.
Did you need that cleaver it dropped? I mean, you could have it. Your map. Hurts enemies with flammability on hit. That's pretty cool.
Let's not drag this out.
Where is he at? Oh, this ice is slowing me down. All right. Oh, you're left. Okay. Yeah, I like this hideout a lot. It's pretty cool. You want to stash? Okay, cool. What kind of map is this? Like what level? Okay, cool. Well, T8. Not bad. Oh, I'm dead. I was like, this is nice. Like, nope, I died. Nah, T8's good for now. Actually, I have to go to bed. Let's just finish this map. But I'll be back on tomorrow night. I'm up to try any of that. But I gotta wake up early. But I do like playing this game with other people, so I'm glad we got to, do this map together. The other one. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be on again. If you ever see me on stream, feel free to message me or in game. 45k damage, nice. I'm gonna gear up tomorrow for sure. And we have 50 more than 50 more monsters remaining. I can't find any monsters. Where are the monsters? Nice job. All right, let's go back to town. Oh, you're still there. Okay. Tornado wand. Okay. Yep, I need to really work on gearing up next. Yeah, it makes sense, but I'm doing T8. I gotta play with it. So what do? You just go straight for the boss or what? I guess it makes sense to skip mobs in the campaign too, but I did not. But I definitely like killing the enemies. Makes sense. Yeah, I'll have to work on clearing speed and all that. I need faster cast speed, some other stuff, but I'll mess around with Fireball some more. I'm enjoying it, and I appreciate all the tips you had tonight. I found out some other skills I didn't know of beforehand. Makes sense. I'm gonna pull up Path to Building and update it again. Let me go ahead. This import. So I'm doing 56k ignite damage right now. Cool. I mean, if you're ever back on, I'll just message you in the game. I have to go to sleep now, unfortunately, because I got to work tomorrow. And then I'm gonna be off for a few days because I have to go to my mom's wedding. But I'll be playing through this campaign. I want to get my character pretty high level. I'm enjoying it. And right now, my goal is to push Fireball as far as I can. It might not be the best, but let's see how I can go with it. And your tips are definitely helping. But I want to get my damage over time. Fireball, Firewall, all that stuff pretty strong. And go from there. Thanks, Zachary and Mr. Blue. Always good chat with you too. Everybody else, like, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks, appreciate it.